Alrighty, hello. I'm here to make a video showing my mower and how I sharpen the blade. I got a little tripod so I can put my phone on the tripod. Let's go to the storage compartment. I'm gonna be telling you a little bit about the mower, and then I'm gonna show you how I sharpen the blade. Hold on, let me put my tripod over here. Oop. Let me open the dock. Try to get the best videos for you. All right. Here's my um, pressure washer because I do some pressure washing. My fuel tank, 5 gallon fuel tank. This is my 1 gallon mixed gas. My string trimmer line, the Echo Red Armor oil. Uh, all my stuff here. I have the engine oil, my leaf blower, my backpack sprayer, my lawnmower, my edger, my trimmer, my hedge trimmer, my pole saw, basically all my tools, rake, shovels, and all that stuff is in here. Everything's in here. So what I'm gonna do first, let me move my leaf blower out of the way. That's my leaf blower, the Echo 580T. I got this full of herbicide, so because I get it ready the week before, the week before, so I don't have to do it on, you know, I like being prepared. Let me get this out of the way. Oh, it's heavy. There. Okay, so this is my lawnmower. Let me bring it out so I can tell you a little bit about it. And I'm gonna show you how I remove the blade and sharpen it. Let me go over here because the AC system is right here, so it makes noise. Let me go over here. Okay, I gotta bring it all the way over here. All right. Let me see, so I don't hear the AC. Bring you. Here it is. This is the mower that I use to mow. It is a 22-inch recycler, Toro recycler, and it was given to me for free. It's a forward-wheel drive model, so it's got traction only on the front wheels. It's very good mower, you know. It's serving me really well. The thing I only use the self-propelled mower is because I carry it here in the back of my truck sideways. You know, I don't have a trailer. I don't need a trailer. You know, everybody does it however they want to do it. You know, my operation is small. I work alone. This is my mower. What I did to it, I got it for free. When I got it, it wasn't running. So as you can see, let me show you. Um, I upgraded the fuel line. Well, when I got it, it wasn't running. So what I did, I removed the fuel tank. I cleaned it all out. Um, I removed the carburetor. I cleaned it all out with carburetor cleaner. Um, so yeah, um, that got it starting. So I got it started. That was good. It was starting. Um, no problems there. I then later on I checked the spark plug. I checked the gap to 30 thousandths of an inch, so that was good. I have a new spark plug, but I haven't changed it since that's the original one. But I made sure that the gap is right. Um, so right now I got air, I put air filter in it, all that kind of stuff. I upgraded the fuel line. I put a bigger fuel line, as you can see. For a moment I did put an inline fuel filter, but it didn't work out for me, so I did away with that. I just put the I cleaned the original factory screen that's in here. I cleaned it all out. I upgraded to a larger good fuel line. Let me see what else. Okay, so the forward wheel drive system was not working, so I got a new belt for it. So I put a new belt on that. um I put a new belt on it, so I got that fixed. Let me show you what else I put on it. I put the new side flap, the discharge. I put this brand new. I got that brand new. One of the tires was cracked, the rim, so I did replace it. As you can see, I replaced one of the tires. So I keep it clean every time I finish using it. I wash it down and everything so it doesn't rust. Every week I check the oil level, so it should be good because I kind of already added oil to it. So, oof, it's dripping. Why is it dripping? Well, anyways, I know it's good. I know it has enough oil. It has enough oil in there. So what I'm gonna, I also when I got it, let me flip it on the side to show you. I'm gonna flip it to the side. Okay. So let me show you this metal piece. I had to buy it new and replace it because it was pushing up against the transmission and it wasn't allowing it to disengage. So I was having trouble reversing. So I had trouble with that, thinking it was something else, like the belt sticking or something, but it was this metal piece. So I replaced this metal piece. The transmission eventually gave out like about 2 months ago. I replaced the transmission with the bearings, so I put new bearings. Transmission, the transmission cost me like I think it was like $90 or something, 75 or something like that. Yeah, I think it was like $75. So I put the new transmission, new bearings. I replaced this plate. I put it didn't have the it was this was all torn up, the plastic where it goes for the bagger chute. So this plastic I put it all new. Of course it's been getting used, you see. But this is brand new. I put this brand new. Um yeah, so that's pretty much it. I mean, I got the mulching blade. This is the rotary sidewinder, I think they call it, mulching blade from rotary sidewinder. Copperhead. I think they call it copperhead. Yeah, copperhead, not sidewinder. Copperhead. Rotary copperhead mulching blade. That's my go-to blade. Yeah, all right. So you know about the mower. I got it new. I fixed it up and I've been working with it. Oh, it's got the cooler. I like the engine. It's got the cooler engine. Hold on, let me put it back up so you can see. I kind of missed that part. It's got the cooler engine. Oh, I forgot. The cable broke on me, the starter rope. So it has a new starter recoil with the new cable. Oh, and I forgot. I had to replace this cable, the brake cable. This one. I had to replace the cable. See, I had to replace this cable right here. So those are the things that I have fixed up on it. Yeah. So I've put quite a little bit of money into it, to keep it running and all that stuff. So yeah. So anyways, let me show you how I remove the blade and sharpen it. I come over here, I get this block always to stop the blade. So what I'll do, I'll throw it right there. I come over here to my truck. Let me get the wrench. So I come over here. Let me try not to press the button because I can stop the video by accident. I open my truck. I come over here. Move the pillow. Let me get my wrench. Let me get my wrench. Here it is. Get my wrench. Get my wrench right here. Okay. Extend it. Yeah, this wrench. Let me try to show you. It's kind of hard with one hand, but basically, here, let me try to show you. This wrench. This wrench can shrink. Can shrink. So you go like that. You can extend it. See, it's got an extension on its own. It's a pretty cool wrench. So I already have the socket on there. All right, hold on. Let me bring the tripod. Let me put you on the tripod. Let me put you on the tripod so I can remove the blade. Let me tilt the mower. I just tilted on the side where the carburetor is up. The carburetor is up. Let me see if I could set up this tripod. Hold on. Okay. Hold up. I'm extending the legs on the tripod. So I do this weekly, once a week. Before the week begins, I'll sharpen the blade on the mower. So yeah, I do go through the blades as I sharpen them, but that's the price that you pay to have. Let me see. That's the price that you pay. Let me see if I can. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I'm putting y'all on the tripod. All right. Yeah, you have to pay the price to get a nice cut. You know, you have to sharpen the blade on your mower, basically. So I think you can see me now. What I do, I brace it over here, loose, loose. So go this way. I got the blade. I'll show you. Okay. Hold up. Let me get you off the. Actually, I'm gonna take you with the tripod and everything. So as you can see, I took off the blade. I took off the blade. This is the rotary um, copperhead mulching blade from the company Rotary for the Toro 22-inch recyclers. So let me get the okay, I got y'all on the tripod. Let me get the grinder. I know most of you are gonna say, "That's not how you do it. That's not how you do it." Never had a problem. See, let me show you. So I got my grinder with a 4-inch grinding wheel. Let's take let's take this. Let's take the blade. All right, let's take it all over here where I sit down comfortably to do the work. And I'm gonna sharpen the blade. Let me put you right here. Okay. Let me show you what the blade looks like. It's not that bad. Let me see. Okay. You see, it's not it's not sharp like a knife. It's it's dull because of last week's work right here. So we're gonna change that. We're gonna make it nice and sharp. So what I do is I sit right here. Put this on me so I don't get dirty. Over here. Plug it in. Plug in my grinder. All right. Time to make some noise. We're gonna make some noise. All right, so we got it sharp, and this is also good for this. Because you break a little sweat, you know. Woo! All right. So now it's got a sharper edge. It's not perfect because I don't have the perfect thing to do it with, but it makes a real big difference. So let's go back. Let's go back and put the blade on. And yeah, that's the process. I do that every week. So the cut my lawn real nice, you know. Let me put the grinder back in its place right here. Okay. That's good. Okay. So as far as equipment, let me turn the light on. It's got a light there. For my string trimmer, I got the Echo SRM 225 right there. The Echo SRM 225. The edger, I got the X series. The X series PE 2620. You can probably see it. It's got the curved shaft edger right here. I kind of just always put them there. I got my pole saw, which I'm gonna show you on Monday. I'm gonna do a job with it Monday afternoon. My hedge trimmer right here. My hedge trimmer. It's the old school Echo CHC SHC 22225S SHC 225S. That's my hedge trimmer. Yeah. I got a spare blade right here that I already sharpened. I got a spare blade for the mower. Yeah. And like I said, I use the Echo Red Armor oil. It's the best for the maintenance and everything. Uh, and then this is for the lawnmower. Briggs and Scrap'em 4-cycle oil for the lawnmower. I got more oil there. I got a bunch of stuff there. So yeah, let me show you. Let me put the blade back on. Here it is. Let's put the blade back on the mower. Coming back to the lawnmower. Coming back to the lawnmower. So here we go. Put this puppy on its side. We come over here. Come over here. Make sure this goes up. Can you see? Let me put you. Okay. No need for torquing. Just make it tight. I already know from doing it so many times. Okay, let me get you all off. Oh, fell off the tripod, but you survived. Oh, this way. Okay, so that's it. Here's my tripod, you see? Okay, so now put my wrench away. Don't need it anymore. Got it did this job. There's my electric cheapy little homeowner Black and Decker. That's my small trimmer, and I got two lithium batteries for it right here. So I use that every now and then when I don't want to burn gas, and when it's a small hedge, meaning the leaves or the trimming is small, because these batteries can go a long way. I use this so it saves me on gas. But when I got more heavy duty branches to trim or whatever it may be, I use the trimmer that I showed you in the shed, the SCH225S. Knock that out. So yeah, I got my tools here, my toolboxes, my extension cords, my what do you call this thing? The saw, my pruners, trimmers. Back here I have my, let me show you, loppers. Got my loppers. The lawnmower's plastic side discharge, the bagger. All the tools I need. I got my tools here, are wrenches and specialty tools, drill, measuring tape, level. I got more stuff down here under the bag. Change of clothing, my gloves, my ear protection, my eye protection. Yeah. So I got all the stuff that I need in my vehicle. I got an air compressor down there, all that kind of good stuff. It's slightly raining. Let me lock it up. Alrighty. So now I'm just gonna put my okay. Let me put this block that I always use back where I always put it. I just tossed that sucker right here, right there. Just toss that sucker right there. Alright. Let's put my mower. Let's give it, hold on, let me see. Let me start it up. Let me start it up. Okay. Show you. Let me show you. It does that because since I had it tilted on the side. It's gonna start. Come on. Oh, great. Now when you want it to start, it don't want to start. Because that happens when you have it tilted on its side for too long. Come on, man. Okay. I have to let it sit for a little while. Hold on. Man, it started raining. Oh, Lord. Let me get in here. The thing is, when you tilt the lawnmower on its side, especially I had it longer than usual. Usually I just tilt it for like a minute, take the blade off quickly. But remember, I had it on its side. I was showing you all the stuff under there and all that stuff. So That makes it worse, and it makes it a little harder to start. Started raining. This is what happens on the videos. Things don't go according to how you plan it, because this is live. It is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, these are my herbicide spray chemicals that I mix together. My pressure cleaner. It's a Westinghouse, um, like 3,400. Yeah, 3,400 psi. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I got other um, trimmers and all that stuff there. Yeah. Okay. Let me go try to start the mower again.